So basically, just some stuff. Why I like the hip, the Mi-8, Magnificent 8 chopper, is because it's really easy to start. Like as for Soviet helicopter, for Soviet bucket of nails. It's really easy to start, even despite there's a lot of like buttons, switches, and so on. Yeah. So first of all, we have to close the canopy, and we have to unbrake the rotor, and we just switch to flight engineer set. So we put batteries on, and now we put circuit breakers. There's a lot of them. Fire exiting, shut off valves, fuel tanks on, APU in start position, start, APU ignition on, and watch for the heat. 500 degrees Celsius, 6, 7 RPM normal. So basically that's it, almost. Now what we have to do is put this 115 watt inverter switch, actually volt, to lower position, and basically we can start the engines. So we have to put engine start, mode to start, and look for the winds. So the winds there are no winds, so we can start the left engine, engine start, ignition on, starter on, and we unbrake left engine. And now we watch for the RPM to go high enough. And the blades, main rotor starts spinning. So 30%. And we have to wait for it to go somewhere past 75 RPM. As you can see, it's really fast, like it's already 70. So basically after 70, ignition turns off and we can switch to the right position and start engine number 2, the right one. Starter on, unbrake engine. Yeah, be sure to have your brakes on. So basically now we're on brakes, on the parking brake. So we're okay with this one. Because, well, if you want to unbrake it, that's how it looks like. So you have to pull the brakes and put the parking brake switch. It's like somewhere here. Oh yeah, here it is, as you can see. So you put it like this, and yeah, now the helicopter is in brakes, and you are not going to go anywhere, to skid anywhere, like while you're starting. And here we are. Switches to norm. Basically, we can now go to pilot seat, and we should add some collective, some mixture to get the power from the engines. It should be done really slowly, so that helicopter is stabilized. Otherwise, you're gonna break some equipment. So here we are. At this point, if the helicopter was not in brakes, it would be really easy to go somewhere, to skid like forwards or leftwards or anywhere. So now we can turn off the APU. APU off. Oh, that's the wrong one button. APU off. And we can start the generators 1 and 2, rectifiers 1, 2, 3. this switches into man position. Oh, actually, auto position, because yeah, I made a mistake. This should be in the manual position, in the upper position, not in the lower. So now we should also flip the switches. Yep, just the lower one. And on the left side, the triangle, fan left, gyro, audio warning, pitch, limb system, and so on. So basically we're almost done with the startup procedure of the helicopter. Actually take off. So unbrake the helicopter, side click to the somewhere back and right, and counter with pedals, with my handmade pedals. Just a little bit of power. Yeah, my trim for some reason doesn't work. I should still figure out how to make it work, but yeah, it's okay. And basically we're flying now on the Mi-8 helicopter. And when flying, we should also pay attention to this rudder pitch in degrees. It should not go beyond 9, otherwise it means that you're overloading rudder. And basically, once I crashed, when I made a really steep pitch up, nose up, because well, by the time I was flying really fast. We were flying like 210 kilometers per hour at the moment. That's the cruise speed of the Mi-8. So it should not go beyond 9er. If it goes, you have a really big chance of fucking up your helicopter. Your tail blade, well, basically your tail boom will actually just break up. So 250 kilometers per hour is just the maximum for that helicopter. If you go beyond that speed, you should be really careful. Otherwise you're gonna crash. So now it's on 8, and it's okay, it's in our normal position. We should dive under this power line because we can actually get our blade damaged. Oh, actually it was trimmed. Like this. Now when I untrim it, it goes to normal position. Okay, I like this. So we probably can trim it up again. So we are flying relatively stable. And there's a power line just, yeah. We're flying back to landing to where we've taken off from Aleppo International Airport, and we're going to land at Aleppo International Airport at the origin. So I really like this chopper. It's really good. Okay, so now let's reduce the speed just a little bit. Not go beyond 2.5 meters per second. Yeah, it's shaking, but it's okay. It's okay for this helicopter because this is just basically, as I said, a bucket of nails. But yeah, I still like this chopper. Let's trim it up just a little bit. Oh god, oh god, good. Holy fucking shit. Yeah, I went beyond 2.5 meters. 2.0. Oh god. Yeah. I did a mistake. But I managed to save the helicopter. Okay, let's get slower. Slower enough. So we're ready for land. And the airspeed is like, yeah, and it's shaking again. And now the vertical speed 3 meters per second on the descent. 4 meters, yeah, we should not go beyond this point. Because otherwise we're going to crash this helicopter. It's shaking really drastically, but it's okay for this chopper. Yeah, it was a hard landing, but we landed. And we're on brakes now. So we did not break anything when we landed this helicopter. And I really like this helicopter, it's just magnificent. I totally like it. It's just perfect. So I was dreaming about a Soviet machine. And this is a Soviet machine, Soviet piece of engineering, bucket of nails, which is easy to operate, which is easy to start, and which is like has its aura. And this helicopter definitely has its aura and has its own vibe, because no other helicopter, like American, for example, the Chinook or Apache, gonna give you this vibe of flying in a fucking museum. Because this is a museum indeed, and I really like this helicopter. So let's just shut it down. Basically, what we're gonna do, we're gonna stop the helicopter engines with the switch, and yeah, it says the generators are off in Russian, but basically, yeah, they are off because the engines are off. Yeah, shut off, please. Shut up, please. Shut up. Main pump fail. Yeah. Nothing is failing. I'm just turning off this helicopter off. And basically we're almost done, except the circuit breakers. Yeah, now there's a lot of them, and you cannot just flip this rail. You have to turn them on like this, which is funny, you know. Yeah, this definitely has some fun to do with this. And we can turn on the batteries. And that's it.